Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's Friday night, and my God, those engine noises are loud, aren't they? Good evening, Pep Villa. Good evening, Big Daz. Good evening, Javs. Good evening, Azza. Welcome. It's Friday night. We are GR2 League night, which I know tonight is going to be an absolute cracker, I reckon. It's it's going to be close. All these races have been close. The walls are extremely close. The tyre grip is not fantastic of it, but it is on the softs. But the tyre wear is just the speed through these corners is tremendous. And I do apologise off the bat if I am sounding a bit gruff. I am up to my ears with cold. I am kind of suffering. Oh, we've got people in the chat. Good evening, everybody. Evening, Azza. How you doing? And Damo. Yeah, that'll be Sunday. I will. Huh? No, it's fine. I'll experience that on Sunday. You know me, take it as it comes. Are you enjoying it? What was the phrase you used? GT, you can go shove it up your... Good evening, Silver Surfer. I knew you. So you're conquering it then, yeah? Good. That's good. So it's a really short lap, which makes it a real challenge, doesn't it? The gap from fastest to gold is just small. Yeah. Just don't bother. Don't bother is what he's saying. Yeah. Yeah. Is it reverse track? Yeah. I haven't even... Good evening, Mikey. Yeah. Well, I haven't even collected my winnings from the last one, so I've not even looked. I always do it. I always leave collecting my winnings till the Sunday, and I don't even look. I just deal with it on Sunday, see what it's like. Good. Right. Yeah. Oh, good on you. Well, good on you, Az. Well done, my friend. Right, there's 5 people in now, so I'm going to start my usual routine. I did notice when I came to the track today that my car's oil was done, so I have changed oil. Let's go and put 8 or 9 laps in on hards. Get down to half a tank. And then brake balance will leave as central. I've got really sore hands. Hi Tonino. Tonino, this is a series of league races, so we run a 6-week league on a Friday and a 6-week league on a Tuesday. It's for it's not necessarily for members of the channel, it's for anybody that's on my friends list. So if you're on my friends list, you can have access to the channel, so to speak. We open up every Tuesday and Friday at 8:30, and for 6 weeks we get into a league. I actually haven't done that. Let me actually come out and do that. And while you have said that, you've reminded me about what we do. So let's look at the current positions in the league, and let's just talk about who's where and who's what. I always upload the results. Mikey says we'll be on in a bit, just eating. There we go. Here's the current position in the league. We're 3 weeks in, so this is week number 4. After last week's round, I am top of the tree with 131 points, but adjusted, I'm actually second. Big Bad Barry, who's currently in second, who had a worse week than I did last week, but he scored significantly better in round 1. He is actually top of the tree at the moment with an adjusted total of 93 points. For those that don't know, we run a 6-week league, but only 5, your best 5 results count, and that allows for people to miss a week if they've got a problem, family problem, appointment, or whatever. I can't do anything about anybody having more than 2 weeks off, but that's the way it goes. Good evening, Roy. Welcome. Good evening, Randy. So third place currently is actually a tie between Javs and Damien. They're both on 86 adjusted. And then it's Big Popper. In fourth currently is actually sitting 5th. Az is in 6th place on 76 adjusted with Fat Man, who is away on holiday at this moment in time. And he will be back next week, but he's on 61 points. Mikey, fighting far and hard, is in 8th place on 60. Big Daz on 55 adjusted. Gandhi is on 44. And Dutch, who hasn't been racing with us for a couple of weeks because of family commitments, he is currently on 11. No, he's not. He's in 11th on 32. So, all well and good. Technically, though, he's not on 32 because he's missed a round. He's actually on 52, which puts him ahead of Gandhi. But it's the way it is. Well, that all washes out for Event 6. So that's where we are. Today's round is from Tokyo. And it is what it is. Tuesdays, we run a single make race, which is currently Clio Cup. So that's a small front-wheel drive European hot hatch. Next season, it's going to be American saloon car. We've just decided this week what car it will be, and that will be announced next week with the... well, you're all going to know it's a GT3 race for next season. And we have a 2-week break after these 6 weeks. And we start again for the first of the summer season. So the first summer league. We try and run 6 weeks, 6 leagues a year. This is League 2. League 3 will come up and then we'll go from there. Yeah, no problem, Tanino. Thanks for the reminder. Right, let's go back to it. But also thank you for watching the videos and contributing to the channel. It's appreciated. So, as it is, Jav sits first. He's done the most laps, I think. Ginger Candy in second. Ginger was quick here on Tuesday night's practice after the main race. He was looking quite handy. Damo's just gone fastest, top of the tree. Az is in 4th. Big Popper is in 5th. We haven't set a lap, so by default we are where we is. How did we get that? That's rough. There's going to be a lot of those. And there's going to be a lot of damage tonight as well, I would suggest. The tight track, there's plenty of room for 2 cars. But there's not a massive amount of room for overtaking. There is, but there isn't. At the speed these cars go, 180, 185 mile an hour, they really can run out of room very, very quickly. The braking points are tremendously late. It makes it easy to defend when it's like that because you just go to the inside line. There's no real advantage by going wide and carrying speed, so I would suggest most overtakes this tonight-ish will occur mainly because of pit stops or of incidents, penalties. Yeah, I took too much off corner 3, didn't I? That's how I got that penalty. I thought I'd gone wide enough, but hey ho, you learn. Lessons are there to be made. There we go, and that's how easy it is for the pass. I did not let up at all, but that half-second penalty just gave Damo enough to get round and through. And he's probably on mediums. Yeah. Oh, he's carrying damage. In the draft, we're going to brake just after the 150. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Mikey. I knew that was coming. Braking point is about the 100, but in the slipstream, it's got to be just after the 150. It's tremendous here. I'm just going to sit with a lazy foot on the old throttle pedal. Just got the right hand side of my foot laid across the throttle pedal, just buried it into the bottom of the limit. Damo's gone to the pits. We're now 4 seconds off the lead. So for those that are interested and never seen it before, we run a 2-race format tonight. We'll run qualifying at around about 1/4 the hour, so there's around about 41 minutes or so to qualifying. Qualifying lasts a period of time, 10 minutes. You can pit in that 10 minutes. You just need to set the fastest lap, and the person who sets the fastest lap in qualifying gets a 1-point bonus, and they also get the pole on the grid. The first race will be a 20-minute race consisting of hard tyres only, and that's 20 minutes. It's probably 1 tank of fuel. It should be 1 tank of fuel. There is the opportunity to possibly pit maybe and take a new set, but you can only use hards. It's a relatively quick pit stop here, so now there's a very good question. I'm in the NSX GT2 GTR. Is it No, it's GT 500 08. So the 3 cars that are allowed in this series are the 08 GT2 cars. That's a GT500 GTR 08, a Honda NSX GT 500 08, and a Lexus GT 500 08. I can't remember the model name. It's the SC430, I think, top of my head. Somebody will correct me, because I know they're car gurus in here, and they know everything about every car. So, as you can say, we're 3rd place with the fastest guy on hard tyres. Which doesn't say a lot, really. SC430. Was that Spawn? Oh, happy days. The memory's not failing me yet. I might be grey-haired, miserable, middle-aged. That'll look a bit weird though, wouldn't it? Just 2 hairs, not grey. However, yeah. So race 2 will be reverse grid. The finishing positions of race 1 get reversed, and the winner from race 1 gets the last place on the grid, and the person who came last gets 1st place. And then we run for 40 minutes in race 2 on a mixture of mediums and soft tyres. You can use whatever tyres you like as long as you use both, and you can't use hards at all. So it normally turns into a 2-stopper. I don't think anybody has managed a one-stop yet in this kind of race. Might be that kind of shocker that one day somebody might be able to achieve it, but I don't know. These cars go incredibly quick and the tyre wear is tremendous, so we are approaching maybe one more lap before we switch to mediums. Hey, no problem, Tonino, at all. So all server times are run on UK, so if you do fancy joining, and it's open to anybody, even if you just want to drop in and give it a try for a week, do so. We allow a guest entry, so enjoy the telling, my friend, and enjoy the time with the missus. All the best. I can use fuel map. It's there to be used, yes. I don't tend to, unless I really think it's worth pursuing a little bit of lower fuel usage, but as it is, and many people will tell you, you'll save more fuel coasting and rolling than you will by changing fuel map. Although I have proved in the past you can really stretch the fuel, but here the pit stop is so short it really isn't worth rolling slower laps. You might as well just pit, to be honest. A 13-second pit stop is nothing compared to the last week. Oh, it was on Tuesday in Spain where it's 43 seconds just to get into the pit box. Here, it's very quick, as I will demonstrate now. We're going to take mediums, and we're not going to take fuel. It literally is pull into the garage, and away we go. Tyres changed, out the door. On to the mediums. Our Big Pop has just slid into third place. With consummate ease, I might add. Good evening, Norman. Welcome. So what have we done? 151.418. Az has just slid in that gap. It's between me and Big Popper. Big Bad Barry's now just slid in that gap. I'm now in 6th. We'll have to put an extra lap in, won't we? That gap's just got bigger, much bigger. Evening, Matthew. Welcome from España. Matthew is the racer I mentioned earlier. He's currently going large in the Ibiza. I bet he has. Fastest pit stop. Is this the fastest pit stop in the game? There's a couple of other real shorties. Autopolis isn't that long. We had a really short pit stop in the Clib Civics, didn't we, at Lago Maggiore at the reverse course. That wasn't massively long, but it definitely adds up there. The other benefit to this track, and it's an unusual feature, is the pit stop does not go across the start finish. It's actually part way into the lap. It's probably at 2/3 the way into the lap, so the pit stop is included in the lap. Oh, don't hit that. Crapola. So the other thing about that also is when you exit the pits normally, you have to do a full lap before you can start your next lap time. In this case, you're doing 3/4 of the lap before your pit stop into the pits, and then you're out again. So you don't have to do 2 full laps between your qualifying laps. I know, Matt Fatman, we said this. We said you'd miss this track because this is one of your favourites. And in the GT2s, it is absolutely immense. Ooh, that is a real bad place to park it. I'm gonna... Oh, I've hit the blooming wall. I'm gonna upset people now. I've got front end damage. I've not enjoyed these medium tyres. I haven't had the grip I expected. So we'll go in and repair the damage and take a bit of fuel off maybe. Or we'll just repair the damage and then go and hit a lap again. I think we're aiming for 5th tonight, folks. And I'm not going to get the excuses in early about being full of cold and snotty and drizzly and miserable. That's just me. Normal. So true, Silver. Good evening. What did you have for tea, Mikey? Just a what? Burger King? Well, that's a meal out. It's almost a quality restaurant. Gourmet. Absolutely. We'll let Big Bad Barry go. Big Bad Barry is our competitor at the top of the league. He's just holding a very thin whisper of a lead at the top of the league. On countback, not on actual race results. If you're thinking all 3 points, I'm 6 points clear. All 3 races, I'm 6 points clear. But Bad Barry showed us the way in the first race of the season. I was just lucky with pit stops. I managed just to time it beautifully and put some hot laps in at the very right time to pick up the second. I think I surprised a few people as well as myself, just on how well race 1 went. We then went to Lego Maggiore and had the reverse of the GT track, which was absolutely epic race. Javs, who was there up in 3rd place, he unfortunately had an incident with Damien and almost pitted himself on the final lap, almost, but it was enough to upset the car and get damage. And it's it gave us a good launch pad though. We benefited from at least 2 place gain. Again, we weren't looking like we're in a position to make massive points, and it just happened. Yeah, you did, and then you did all right. Yeah, and we won't mention the fact that, but we will, that reduced races in a race really does give the lowest points a bit of a boost. So there was that factor, but that shouldn't be used against you. Did bloody well, Mikey. You're getting better. You're improving. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah. Back into 3rd place for us on the medium tyres. Just a second down on those people on the softs. probably gonna have to take a little bit of fuel before we go on to softs. Damn, just see how the car shoots away from the apex and slides left when you just a little bit overspeed. Let's put that. I've got to get used to these tyres. I can't just scrub them. The mediums are not feeling great, but we are in the dark, and in the dark the temperature drops off, the tyre gets that little bit cooler, the track gets that little bit cooler, and grip loss is there. Let's take a bit of fuel. We'll go to softs. We can't do too many laps because we'll burn the oil a little bit, and we don't want to do that. Right, third place on mediums then. The guys will have all swapped over to softs now whilst we've done our little stint. So it'll all be soft times getting put in now, I would anticipate. Well, Mikey's a late starter, isn't he? So the exceptions to the rule are now chirping up. Excuses, excuses, that's what it's all about. This has been a track favourite of the league for quite some time. We raced this very early on in the, well, before the league, and it was very much a wanted track, I think. People enjoy it. It's fast, high grip. Big Popper slides into third comfortably. That 0.065 gap is as good as a mile. Look how fast these tyres are scrubbed. We've not even done a lap. We hesitated going down into second. Don't really want to lock the back wheels up. Don't want to encourage the back end to slide. Back into third. So 1:48.857, half a second behind Damo. Half a second, 0.362. It's going to be a tough battle this afternoon, I think. This is not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be a heavy battle of attrition. It's going to be a tough one. Damo 4% there. We've gone faster, which is good to see. Not purple though. Didn't actually see what colour we'd gone faster, as in how far we'd gone. I know it wasn't purple. Had to hesitate there, car slid to the left. Which of course you'd have seen, but the feeling was quite horrific. We're minus 404, we're actually purple at this point. My guess is somebody's about to beat the lap time. No, there we go. Purple it is. So, still with 2 laps of fuel, we are going much faster. Not much faster. Gap's not that massive, but we're up there. 50% warm softs on the rear. And that's 2 laps, isn't it, on the softs? Righto. There's Az gonna come. Az is in 5th on his mediums. Just swaps the softs. Here we go then. We're going to take a drop into the pits now. We've given up on our runs. Javs has just gone top by over a second. That's tremendous. But that's going to be the end of our practice. We are now ready for quali. And we'll have a run through the runners and riders. So we'll just drop in. And away we go, and we'll escape that. There we go. So that's where we are. And we will just pop enough information on to keep us interested. We'll hydrate, make sure we're drinking properly. And we'll start with the fastest car on the track, Javs. So we just have a quick reminder where Javs is in the league. I can't, I'll do that on my phone rather than trouble you. So Javs is sitting there in 3rd place on 86 points, tied with Big Popper by the looks of it. No, tied with Damien. Yeah, both of them on 86 points on countback, but Javs has 118, Damo has 114, if we're talking about full race results. That 147.390 is an immense lap. Damo's in the pit, so we can't get to see him. I'm sure he's outside having a small cigarette. Big Bad Barry is actually top man at the moment. He is on 125 points officially, but 93 after countback. First race he scored 50 points, second 43. And in the 3rd race last week he scored 32. Autopolis seemed a bit of a challenge. Autopolis gets overlooked by a lot of people as a place to race. It very rarely features in daily races. I think it's had the odd time trial, but not many. I think the last one we were doing GR4 cars around there. And I know I was off on a day's holiday from work and it was a real good test. Here's the SC430, one of only... He's only one of only one car running in the league, I think. I don't think there's any more. I know I haven't, and I should have. Yeah, Damo is outside having a cigarette. Good guess. So... Likes, says Damo. Hit the like train. Let's have an F5. Let's see what the world is thinking. 21 people watching. Welcome to any one of you. Don't be afraid to say hi. Stick a thumbs up. Hit the like button if you can. And if you've not subscribed, feel like you should. 2 people left immediately. Happy days. They don't like being watched, you see. So Big Bad Barry is looking really poised actually in what is probably 4th place on the hot lap charts. Big Popper, Big Popper in his usual blue and red livery with a yellow wang. He's actually in the GTR. He's the first, well, he's the second person we're seeing, because Javs is actually in the Nissan GTR as well. This is the GTR 500 or the GT 500 GTR 08. Beautiful exhaust flames out of the rear. Lovely driving through the kink. Everybody giving the outwall loads of room. So as we said, Big Popper is tied. No, he's not. No, I'm lying. Big Popper is tied on average points with Damien. Both guys have got 38, but Big Popper has 84 as opposed to Damo's 86. Big Popper's worst event was around 2 at in Lego Maggiore. But he scored well in the last event at 43 points. I think he was the... There was one racer which was Javs on 44. He won the last round of events. And then you got 3 racers on 43, which was Damien, Big Popper and myself. 43 points gave like joint second for that event. And this is incredibly close, this series. I mean, 89, 93, 86, 84, 86. That's not a lot in it. It's basically 3 places in it in the second race, which is not a lot. You can lose 2 places in one corner, so you just got to consider just how close these guys are going to race over the hour and 10 minutes that we're on the track. A 20-minute race is really challenging, and it will be here. The 40-minute race is racing around people at this speed for 40 minutes is going to be just crazy. If you can get on track and you're chasing somebody and you're able to keep pace with them and you're not overrunning them, you've got the ability to really start putting some lap times in. But we'll move on. Az Lofty. Now, where is Azza? Azza is sitting currently in 6th. He's on 112 points on an average of 76, so he's not too far off the leading pack, and he's got around about 15 points on the group behind him, so he's got the opportunity to get into that league pack tonight if he can make a good result. He's in the NSX 08 GT 500. It's a roughly even split, I would say, between the GT NSX and the NSR. Az designs his own liveries, as do a lot of the guys, to be honest. But Az likes to bring a completely unique livery to every event, which is stunning. And this one's got an exceptional flip paint. Yeah, it's really good. Moving on to Big Daz. Big Daz is one of the 420 racers, like Javs and Big Bad Barry. He's just touched the wall there. His livery, like the other guys, is festooned with the 420 livery logo on the door, and the banner are probably on the rear wing. But they have the freedom to design the car pretty much as a race car any way they like, as long as they contain the elements from 420, which is absolutely fine. Where's Big Bad Barry in the league then? Big Bad Barry? No, it's not Big Bad Barry, it's Big Daz. Big Daz, average of 26 points per race. He currently sits on 55 points, just behind Mikey and Fat Man. Fat Man won't be with us today, even though he's in the chat. Big Daz hails from the USA, just like Big Popper. I think he's more southern than our Big Popper. So, Big Daz races in the afternoon rather than in the evening like us. That's cold. It needs to be, because it's warm here. So Big Daz comes round to the pit lane, and in he goes, and we will scooch on to Gandhi. Gandhi is in the NSX GT 500 08. I think Fat Man's singing. And it's the tune to "Oh, I'm going to Barbados." That's right, exactly. Oh, back to my racing. Absolutely, Matthew. So Ginger Gandhi, he is currently sat in 10th place, scoring a total of 63 points, averaging 21 per race, an adjusted total of 44. He is certainly getting faster, and he is looking fast in this car as well. Same car as I'm racing. It's a decent motor. Thank you, Norman. So Ginger's just gone back to the pits. Say again? Fat Man? Yeah, I guess he has. No. Miss Patterson. No, Miss Patterson. I always get the feels from Gandhi's livery that it's sort of McLaren sort of esque, which I know it's not, but it's the orange and black livery that kind of makes it look that way. I do like the little air vent on the roof of his car. I think that's stunning. Right, on to Mikey. Mikey is currently sat on 84 points total, but with count back 60. That puts him into 8th place in the league. Monster livery logo, again in the NSX GTR. Really good car. Really likes the soft tyres. It's a Hoonigan-inspired livery, I think, this one. Purely because that's what's written on the front left corner, front right corner. I see him brake somewhere around the 100. Big orange glowing brake discs. As he rattles that thing through extremely quickly. Through the finish point for the time trial from the other night. Oh, he's just gone wide a bit there. If he could hold the inside line, he'd go much quicker. It's difficult though, the car wants to swing away. Round about 8 minutes to qualifying, gentlemen. And I think, apart from Dutch and Fat Man, who aren't on the track, who was it that... it was Damo that went for Siggy. Damo's now on track, isn't he? Let's have a look at Damo. Damo's there. Using what looks like a classic NSX livery. He is in the NSX GT500. Damo currently sits then in 4th place, tied with Big Popper, does he? It's 5th place, I can't read, on 86 points, but he's got 114 as opposed to Big Popper's 118. Damo's worst round was in the Netherlands. Was it the Netherlands? No, it's Belgium, isn't it? Spa, where he scored 28 points, but he's managed to take 43 points from both the second event and the third event. So he really has made his mark on the league there. He really is in a position to catapult his way up the points with a good result today. I know he's keen to do that. But with the second fastest time on the time chart there, he's pulled it closer to Javs. Javs is significantly quicker. However, we are on our way. I'm just going to get back into the chat screen. There we go. Is that what we do? No, we don't. We go into that one. There we go. So what we've got? Round about 5 minutes then, gentlemen. Oh, I feel absolutely rogged off tonight. Looking forward to a weekend where I can just cabbage and let this cold take over. Both keep hydrated tonight. A cheap weekend. Last week was expensive. Yeah, for no fish. It is. Let's make sure we've got the right tyres on. Yeah. Racing hards, we want softs. So the way this is set up, we will do the practice, the qualifying, and then the first race. And then I'll have to rebuild the grid and load a new track up for when we turn this round. So even though we're practicing at night now, the qualifying will go to the afternoon. Oh, that was a great view. We could see so many cars on track there. That was awesome. This is the start-finish. And we'll see the cars on the right-hand side there as they come around that loop. Here we go, car coming down, start-finish now. Looks like he just goes under the Michelin banner. Let's see if I can put some aircon on. Try and cool myself off a bit. Oh yes, we've got aircon. Oh, that's tremendous. Oh yes. Oh, we need that. Yes, brilliant. Oh yes. Let's burn some of that battery power down. So we've got 9 races in tonight. That means the large place racer will score something in the region of 14 points for the final round, as opposed to 1 or no, it'd be 2 points, wouldn't it, if they come last in a 16 player server? But it's certainly going to be competitive tonight. 3 minutes. Oof. Seriously, I think 5th place is going to be a target place, a target to achieve. Fifth place in the second race anyway. We'll have to see what race 1 delivers. Set of hard tyres to go the entire stint. We'll have to see. We will certainly have to see what happens. Not much in the way of chat. We've got nobody on Twitch. 1 viewer on Twitch. Who's the viewer on Twitch? It's not Wilkie. Wilkie's still not feeling well. Wilkie's got what I've got. Is the viewer on Twitch going to say hi? Dare you? Right. 1 minute warning, gentlemen. So if anybody's out having a ciggy, we will be going live in 60 seconds. There's our car livery. Stunning. Really good job by JB Designs. Oh, and there's a big shout out for JB. Congratulations on your 29th anniversary today. Don't know how she puts up with it. I've said all that to him tonight. They're out at the restaurant as we speak, enjoying some good food. He needs to. Ten-second warning, gentlemen. Make sure you've got your quali tyres on. Somebody is just coming back in after changing oil. In fact, it looks like there's 2 people that have left. Damo and Gandhi, and they're both coming back in. They are very close to being counted out. An aerofoil, an airstream, or whatever it's called. Right, gentlemen, it's time to race. It's time to qualify. I'm going to give you the 10-second warning. And we're going to go. It should change to daytime as opposed to night. Here we go, pressing the button. Use whatever tyres you like. May the fastest guy get pole. And we'll see you at the end. 10 minutes time. Here we go then. We're going to try and run 6 laps if we can. Here's Lee. Good evening, Lee. We get out with 4 seconds already on the clock. We've got a full tank of gas, which is different to what happened in our practice. We were on low fuel. Javs is behind us, and I notice he's just backed off, just that little bit, as we race the bullet train. We get to put a full flying lap in within moments of starting the lap because we didn't have to do a full round. Good evening, Red Desmo. I'll read that in a second when I get to a straight. Just jumped up to 6th on IA6 with a 30. Awesome, mate. Cheers, pal, we will do. Two laps, in lap, out lap, 2 laps. That's what we're going to try and do today. Try and get the car smooth through here. Brake on 100. Oh, look, that back axle. Could have been faster through there, but I think Javs also had the same sort of outbraking of himself. I braked on the 100, which was just too late with this full fuel weight. There's a bit of sighing going on in the chat room. Look how much Javs closed her up on us there. And then we tapped the wall looking in our mirror. We're so slow. A second behind Javs, which is exactly where we were in practice. We're in 4th. Javs in 1st, Damo 2nd. Az in 3rd, Widow 4th, Ginger Gandhi in 5th, Big Daz in 6th, Big Bad Barry 7th, Big Popper 8th. We go purple. Good evening, Ken. We'll try and get this final braking point correct. That's better. Could have been better. Javs has gone to the pits. Wonder if he's tapped a wall. Here we go, 148, 220 puts us top of the tree again. This should be our in lap. I don't expect to be on pole. Whoever pole is, I'll quite happily not be on pole. Eight on races away from platinum. Do it, mate. Go on. Don't hang on. Don't hang about. Absolutely. Try different cars out. Enjoy time. You've got to do that. There's no point getting stressed, even though I did. I wasn't into the online racing at the time. Platinum was a good thing to achieve. Into the pits then this time. Not going to take any fuel. We're just going to take a new set of boots. Softs, no fuel. Here we go then. I'm going to let Javs go because I don't want to impede him. I hit the wall on the right hand side, which was my own fault. I hit those bollards, trying to get out of his way. No damage though. Let's see if Javs takes that position. I expect him to. He does, by exactly the same sort of gap that I had over him, so he's gone top of the tree this time. We're on lesser fuel. Enjoy it, Matt. Whatever happens, Ken, make the most of it. Enjoy doing it. That's the way to play the game. Have the fun. I've probably cut the corner there. That's penalties, I think. We don't need that, but that's probably what it is. Big Bad Barry. Well, let's call them out, shall we? Javs is in first, Widow second, Damo third, Big Bad Barry fourth, Az in fifth, Big Popper sixth, Big Dad seventh, Mikey in eighth, and that puts Ginger Gandhi in ninth spot. At the moment, all could still change. Javs is going for another set of tyres. We could get 2 more laps in here. Lee says I'm going to enjoy the time trial. Yeah, there's a few people said that. I don't mind the snow. Nice little 4-wheel drive car. Need to find a nice little rally livery for my Corolla. Right, let's see if we can do it this time out. I don't think we've got time to take another set of tyres. It would have been probably wise to take the tyres this time round. The Toyota, I do enjoy that Toyota. Yeah. That's a very nice car. Damo is up to third, Big Popper into fourth. It's all happening behind. The gap is tiny to Damo. Tiny. No, mate, Az will never forgive you. He's got the memory of an elephant. Of course he has, mate. Az, Lee wants to know if you've forgiven him. for his dirty driving the other night. As he's trying to remember what dirty driving. Damo's actually behind me. "28 seconds remaining." We might have been able to get in the pits and get a new set of tyres for a flyer. Probably should have tried that. Here we go then. 12 seconds to get to the line. To get a good one in. 8, 7, 6. We're through. Damo goes top of the tree. Great stuff, Damo. Good run. Good evening, Geordie. It's going well, sir. Thank you. We're down to third. As it stands, we will be behind Damo on the grid. So we'll be able to watch him with his late braking manoeuvre. We're about 50% fuel, just under. I just wonder if these tyres... No, these tyres don't have the grip to give us what we need. Damo has gained on me, hand over fist. Yeah, he's put in a good lap as Damo. He's tremendous. He's absolutely blasted through there. Only had a quarter of a second. We were close. It was worth the push. We're down to fourth. Big Bad Barry's took the spot. Lee's GT3 rim come today. Very nice. I didn't know you were Irish, Ken. So you've got... Damo's got a supporter. Happy days. What happened there then? Did that finish quickly? Is everybody done? There we go. There's the result.
Just on the comms, I can't hear him.
No, I haven't. I haven't unpinned my my chat because I was quite surprised that we had. I was quite surprised that we had finished the qualifying thing, but I was obviously one of the last people to come across the line. Believe it or not. Screenshot. I did take 2. So as you always do, we have a quick review of the places. In 9th place, Ginger Gandhi, a 150.3, 2.5 seconds down on the leader. In 8th place, Mikey, a 150.3, 2.4 seconds behind. Big Daz in 7th, 149.9, 0.4 of a second quicker than Mikey, with a 2.0 behind the leader. Az in 6th, and I heard him muttering something about not being able to get back to his fastest times, which is interesting, but he's 1.2 seconds back.
I was about a second fastest time.
Okay, so both drivers being roughly a second off where they should be by the sound of it. Big Popper in 5th, a 148.8, less than a second behind the leader. There's us in 4th, 148.2. A bit of a gap there, 0.6 of a second back to Big Popper, but 0.3 seconds off the leader. Big Barry pipped us at the end, 0.184 behind the leader with a 148.0. Jav's not able to just get into the 147s, but a 148.0, 0.168 behind the leader is a great effort. But Damo slides into the top spot for that extra point, a 147.9. gets him the extra point and the pole position. Well done, Damo. Good stuff. Right. Make sure you got your tyres on, gentlemen. It's a race for hard tyres, this one. Hard tyres only. Are we good? This one is a difficult one. That much we know. 10-second warning. Said the nun to the vicar.
It was quite tricky with like 5 of us the other night.
It was. Right then, gentlemen, I'm hitting the button. This is a 20-minute race on hard tyres only. It's a standing start grid where penalties apply. Please put your foot on the brakes. May the best man win. We'll see you at the end. All the best, gentlemen. Good luck. Here we go then. As I said, it's going to be a tough one. Here we go. Damo takes pole. Javs in second. Big Bad Barry third. We're in fourth. Big Popper fifth. Az sixth. Big Daz seventh. Mikey in eighth. Gandhi in ninth. Massive wheel spin. Big Popper gets an absolute flyer. Gives Bad Barry a little bit of a nudge just to let him know he's there. People were quite slow round turn one. War of attrition this one. I'm just going to try and hang it out. Just try and stay where I can stay. Got to watch out for the draft here. Watch the back end of the car sliding. Big car around a street track. As Ken just said, going to be tremendous. Just showed my nose down the inside of Barry there. Oh, the car washed out into that corner. Got to watch these cars. When they get underneath the back bumper of another car with a big wing, they don't half wash out. Damo looks like he's managing to break away, putting the gap between himself and Javs. The distance is pretty equal between each one of us. I'm into the toe. Into the toe. Here we go. To the outside. Big Bad Barry does the right thing. Just holds that inside line. Again, I show my nose. I'll just lift off and let him get himself back. I tried the cut back, but he didn't give me the room. think we're all right for fuel now. Lifting and letting Barry have the track position back just caused that gap to appear. Yeah, the secret to one of these tracks and with Gran Turismo is to be slow in, fast out. If you're not fast out and the car in front of you is also fast out, then you're going to lose any advantage. Just trying to keep Big Bad Barry honest, and I know he is. No worries, Lee, all the best, mate. Safe journey, safe travels. Fastest lap is currently with Javs. Big Popper takes the fastest lap at 1:49.813. We were just half a tenth outside of that. Damo holds the lead in first place. Jabs in second. Big Popper third. Big Barry fourth. Widdowmaker in fifth. Big Daz in sixth. Mikey in seventh. Az in eighth. And that'll put Gandhi in 9. Ooh, a little bit of overtaking at 2 places. Jabs trying to take on Damo, and Big Bad Barry having a go at Big Popper. I just picked up damage. That what I didn't want. And it looks like Big Bad Barry's got the side of Big Popper there. It looks like he's got the spot. They're just banging doors as they go down through there. Big Popper tries to get the move back. That's frustrating damage. I didn't need to get that. I just bounced off the inside wall and pitched out to the outside wall. I thought I'd just got away with it. So it's Damo, Jabs, Big Bad Barry, Big Popper, Widdowmaker, no changes. Big Daz, then Az, then Mikey, then Mr. Gandhi. It's all hot in up front. Javs has just gone to the outside to try and take Damo down the outside line again. Really cut that apex there, probably too much. I'll probably get told off for that. Four and a half seconds down on the leader. My lap times are going to drop off now. There's absolutely no point pitting. Big Daz is gaining though. Big Popper's picked up a penalty. 1.5 seconds. Big Popper's ghosting. He's back on the gas. Unfortunate, but I know I've got damage, you see, and I know he'll catch me really quickly and he'll be back in that position. So we're out of sync, out of place. Big Bad Barry now approaching Jabs from what I can see. Yeah, they're a line astern. Reaching the halfway point. Six seconds behind Damien now. Very much like Autopolis. The leader at Autopolis in the first race was just able to get stuck in and get away. Here comes Big Popper. He's got the inside line. I'm 'Just got to try and be not necessarily awkward. I've just got to try and be big and wide. Seven seconds back to Damo. Big Popper's going to get me down the straight, that much we do know. Just trying to be, as I said, big and wide. We clip the wall. Big Popper's got the run now. He's got the position. I can't stop him there. He's got that. And away he goes. Good man. Easy pass. My top speed's down. He's now going to take that defensive position. Damo fastest lap of the race, a 1:49.385. Big Daz is coming. Thank you, Lofty. That'll be Simon, will it? Simon Lofthouse? Lofty? Is that right? Or is that another Lofty? We enjoy it, Dean. I don't know what else there is to play. Here comes Big Daz. Try and hold that inside line. I don't know if the first three positions are settled up. You've got Damo out front, then Jabs, Big Bad Barry. That battle looks like it's on. I tell you what makes the difference is having a good group of people to race with. The game itself has been limited for updates of time and it could be better, but I have a good group of friends that really enjoy the game, and we all enjoy it. We all enjoy racing against each other. We've found a happy place to be, a cool set of rules to race to, and it's a good game. It's a good sim. It's good at doing what it does. So I could see why people get frustrated with it if all you've got is lobby racing and the usual smash and crash and bash that happens in the lobby racing. This is very different. This is good competitive stuff. No, mate, it's a different lofty. But anyway, welcome, mate. Oh, there's only one lofty, the original one. Okay, we'll take that. We'll cross the line with about 3 minutes to go. That means 2 laps, and I've got 2.2 laps of fuel. I'm probably gonna really struggle to get to the end. Run out of fuel, maybe. Got to do a bit of fuel saving. I know there won't be an extra lap. But we'll get this one and the next one. I've just crossed the line with 2 laps to go. I touched the inside wall, which gave Daz the impetus. Now we've got to stay with him. That damage has really frustrated my race. Oh, we made the same tap, and here comes Az now. I'm dropping back down the field with this damage. Frustrating. Not unable to get anywhere near my fastest capable times. As there had got a penalty. He had to check up. Can't give up on this. I've got to chase Daz. I can't. That 5th place I need. Damo looks like he's got this one sewn up. Javs has got to hold off Big Bad Barry. Big Popper's in 4th then. Big Daz in 5th. Everybody's big in 420. Gets my tongue tied. Is Daz going to push to try and catch? 20 seconds left of the race. So the next person across the finish line is going to get the flag. Here comes Az again. Is he going to try and catch? It looks like he's got the impetus. I've touched the wall. I'm going to block the inside line. He's tapped me. He's given me the bum draft. He's basically said stop defending and just race to the end. Here we go then, racing that bullet train. Damo 1st, Jav 2nd, Big Bad Barry 3rd, Big Popper 4th, Big Daz 5th, Widdowmaker 6th, and Az with the Valiant 7th. Mikey finishes in 8th. Ginger Gandhi still running, but he will cross the line to take 9th. Oof. It's pretty good, isn't it? 21 seconds, says Mikey. There's 21 seconds to go. 20 and a half, yeah. It's not bad, is it? Over. No, you're all right, Azza. I was defending like mad. I thought that was just a tap to say stop defending, keep racing. That's cool. I got a clean race anyway, bud, so you didn't hit me. That's because of the dirty driving at the end. Right. Save the doodahs. There's a lot of chat there between Matthew and Ken. They're having a good bro-in, which is cool. No, I had the same. Yeah, take it, Damo. I tapped a wall on lap 4 and I've just lost 3 seconds a lap, which is just sucks. So here we have it then, the results of race 1. This will put us into a reverse grid scenario, but Ginger Gandhi will get pole. He comes in on 9th, 45 seconds behind the leader at 1:52.2, which wasn't much faster than my laps, to be honest. Mikey in 8th, 20.5 seconds back from the leader. That's the point Mikey was trying to make. That's only Mikey down like 1 second a minute, which, if you think about that in terms of the race length, that's pretty decent for the top 8. A 1:51.3 is Mikey's fastest lap. Azza in 7th, just behind me, 16.7 back, so it's 0.3 of a second back behind me when he crossed the line. A 1:50.7. Widdowmaker in 6th, nothing to shout about, 16.45. A 1:49.889. Big Daz in 5th, managed to get past me and I just couldn't catch him back. 13 seconds back from leader. A 1:50.7. Big Popper in 4th, a decent result, 10 seconds back from the leader. A 1:49.8, just a smidgen faster than me. Big Bad Barry, a decent result in 3rd place to make up for last week. Just less than 5 seconds back from the leader, so it was me and Big Bad Barry having that battle. And he got past. I'd have been up there somewhere roughly if I hadn't tapped the wall. But he gets a 1:50.090. Javs in 2nd, I know he was battling all the way, and to finish 3 seconds back behind Damien, I know he was trying to resist Big Bad Barry along the way as well, and a 1:50.0 is a decent fastest lap. But Damien gets the first this time. He's going to be at the back of the grid for the second race. He gets the fastest lap as well for that extra point, a 1:49.385. All the points go to Damien so far. So fastest lap qualifying and the max points in the race. Great race, Damo. Well done. Right, I'm going to turn the grid round. And I'm going to load up the next event settings. GR2 race 2. It was a good race, Mikey. Let's if people wouldn't mind tapping their tyres out and getting entered with the green tick. I'm going to be somewhere near the front, aren't I? Need to load up my photo. Where's my photographs? There they are. We've just got to load up some more. I'm going to sneeze. Turn your mic off, Az. So just waiting on Javs? Just waiting on Javs.
Started that race, made up a couple of places, and then lost a couple of places by the end of the race.
Okay. Yeah, it's just Javs we're waiting on. I think he's gone for a slash and dash, one could say.
Slash and dash.
Don't worry about it, Ken. You keep dominating the chat. It's all good for the channel. All good. Might get your membership. The amount of chat. You never know. Next time we give some away. Might do that for Easter weekend. The wife and I are debating which day we go to weekend, the Liverpool weekend. So we're going to go to Liverpool for the weekend on Easter, whether we go Saturday night and stay over and come back Sunday, or whether we go Sunday only. If we go Sunday only, there won't be a stream on Easter Sunday. We'll probably do that the Monday. But we'll see. We'll see what she wants to do. Javs, are you there, my friend? Javs. Waiting on Javs. Get back in the chat. We will get this final grid made and we will shoot off to the final race. It's just about to turn 10 PM in the UK. It would be nice to get this one started pretty sharpish. There he is. He's in. Right. Can people check the shop grid places and just make sure you're happy?
Yep.
And we will go. Okay, then that's the way it is. Right, gentlemen. It's just turned 10. It's a 10-second warning. I'm going to hit the go button. Watch the Premier, Big Popper. Watch the Premier League. If you wanted to watch the soccer leagues. Premier Leagues. It's just coming to the finish, the Premier League. There's like 6 games to go, something like that. And it's pretty much settled. I think Liverpool are going to win it. Right, here we go. Final race of the day. I'm going to hit the button. This is a 40-minute race on medium and soft tyres. Use what you like. You have to use both tyres. It's a standing start where penalties apply. Please take your time. Watch turn 1. And best of luck. Let's see you at the end. May the best man win. Here we go then. This is it. We get to start somewhere near the front. Get a sweet little nudge from the popper. There's Mikey on my right hand side. He's got a little bit of shoot on me there, and he got a side draft. Now the question is, who's taken the hots? Who's taken the softs? Who's taken the mediums? I'm just trying to keep Mikey off me. I don't want to get pushed into the wall. I've just struck the wall. I think they've all taken softs, haven't we? That was unfortunate. Big Popper got the run there. I got blocked by Gandhi. I had nowhere to go but to give him a love tap. Block's the wrong word. I got outfoxed for position. If I get the opportunity, I'm going to love tap Big Popper right now. Got to try and do 8 minutes on these softs. Great driving there by Big Popper, just to lag on the brakes and make sure he got me on the outside. That's the way I'd defend it. Fastest lapper with Azza. So Azza's in first, Big Popper second, we're in third, Big Bad Barry in fourth. Javs in 5th, Big Daz 6th, Mikey 7th, Ginger in 8th. And that means Damo's in 9th, is it? Damo's got the fastest lap of the race, a 1:48.928. Yeah, Damo's still in 9th. Extremely difficult to make passes here if you haven't got the overrun. Bit of lag there into that corner. Javs and Big Bad Barry come up to really close in. The washout into there is terrible. I want to see if I can really hang on to Big Papa's coattails going down here. Az has got a real good break on here. Bit of a slip. Excuse me. I reckon one more lap on these tyres. Touch the wall. Well, these tyres are starting to fade away, but let's see if there's one last lot of grip in them. Oh my lord, those tyres were just giving it up, weren't they? Oh, Big Papa lagged into that corner. Thank you, Javs, for backing out of that one. My confidence was up. We're going into the pits this time round. From 3rd place. Who else is going to the pits? I don't know if I did the right thing there. Taking no fuel. Six laps. That might be a mistake. Six laps will be 12 minutes. Ish. We need to do 15, so that might have been a mistake. Yeah, it was. We needed to take 8 laps of fuel. So we'll see how this pans out. It's a really quick pit stop, so it shouldn't make a massive amount of trouble, to be honest. Damo's still back behind us. I left that room for Mikey because I knew he'd dive in there. I should have probably tightened that up and forced him down the outside, but those brake markers came up way too late for me. I didn't... Oh. Here's Damo. Letting Mikey through on that corner was enough to just be a frustration because it allowed him to slow me down. But I braked too early for it, I think. I braked on the 150 instead of the 100. As he's in the pits, and there he comes out, and that is really where I've been delayed by letting Mikey back past. Let's see how we go. We made a mistake by not taking all the fuel. Let's give a call out. Big Papa is in first place, Jab second, Big Bad Barry in third, Big Daz in fourth, Az in fifth, Mikey in seventh, Ginger Gandhi in eighth, and that means Damo's in ninth. Damo's had a nightmare, I think. Damage, maybe. Az is potentially running for first place based on pit stops. He ran an extra lap on his. We're 15 minutes into the race, which is what I want my soft tyres to do, but this set of softs ain't gonna do it. Widowmaker's in for mediums. Fastest lap of the race sits with us, a 1:48.741. And look at that, a 1:48.777 was where we're at. We were close to race fastest lap, almost certainly. We're going to have to try and make a set of mediums go 18 minutes. Which I think will be a struggle. But we'll have to see. We're short fueled, so no damage, thank God for that. We can't take hards just to make it get to the end on one stop. We're going to have to try and push a set of mediums to go all the way. Look how much we lost there. Big Popper in on his mediums. He did 17 minutes. He did 15 minutes. 16 minutes, 20 seconds. Some people are taking softs on the middle stint, so they're taking less fuel. I'm terrible here today. Can't get a good rhythmic lap in. I'm struggling. But I'd say it's because of my being under the weather a bit. Get those excuses in early. Definitely made a mistake on the pit stop. I could have done another set of softs, couldn't I? Soft spots effectively. Big Bad Barry's gone in, so we're in second place. As is just sneaking that last lap. He's just extending that lead. Damo has the fastest lap, a 1:47.829. But Damo is still, he's up to 7th. We're just catching Azza back up again. There we go, long pit stop. We're going to be pitting for all the fuel. And we need to do 11 laps, roughly. And 11 laps is what it will do, but will the tyres? That's the question. Here we go. We've got nowhere else to go. We've got to do it forced into this strategy by whatever it is. Az is in as well. Mediums, all the fuel. So Az has done mediums and softs. And he's now onto a medium stint all the way to the end as well. He is. Oh my lord. So Az has taken 62% and gone. He's going to stop again. We're going to try and go all the way on a set of mediums. I don't know. All the best, Matthew. Take care, buddy. So Javs leads, Big Daz in second, Big Bad Barry in third. I think that's Big Popper in fourth, Damo fifth, Az in sixth. We're in seventh, 23 seconds back from the leaders. We've done our pit stop. Those guys, if Damo's in, he's going to go mediums now. Don't know why there's a yellow. That was Az. What's happened there? Az had an incident, I think. So tyre wear's going to get better now because the track's cooling off. But I generally don't think we're in a battle here for anything tremendous. I'm going to be racing Az all the way to the end, and it might be worth taking tyres if I'm fighting with Az and I'm not going to lose a massive amount in position. I think the only person I've really got a chance to lose out to is Damo, other than Az. Evening, Omega, welcome. Everybody else has got a pit again, and if I don't, there's an opportunity. Just not sure where it's going to go. I need to try and be really, really smooth to try and get the length out of these tyres. Fuel is good now. Fuel is not an issue. Brake on the 100. Az just outbrakes himself again. Oh, the sun going down there has caused me to hit that wall. I couldn't see the apex. That screwed me. That screwed me properly. Damn! The rays just blasted me in the eyes there, coming round that corner. Oh, environmental issues. That slowed me right down. I've got to give it. I'm just so slow. I can't block him. I'm going to have to pit for that set of tyres and take the repairs, aren't I? Ah, well. I tried a different strategy again today. Tried to do something a little bit different. Try and give myself a chance off the front. But that's the way it goes. So my race is against Damo, I think. Jabs is into the pits on 1% fuel. Big Bad Barry on 16. Daz is in. They're all going to go to mediums. Az is in. Fourth place. Big Popper's out and away. Gotta watch out for that sun just blasting through there. Look how terrible that is. Oh! I was hoping for a clean race in terms of no wall contact, but I didn't turn wall penalties on. We decided that last Tuesday that wall penalties would be extremely serious here. But as it is, you get shortcut penalties, so if you cut those borders, those white lines, you do get caught. "20 seconds behind the leaders, and some. I'm hoping Big Popper's on his last stint, and he's now charging for home. He looks like he's got a decent lead. "12 minutes remaining. I've got 7 laps of fuel. Is that going to be enough?" Question is, has Big Popper actually got the time to pit in for one more stop and get out again? I think he does, and please excuse me for my cough. That is another indicator that I'm going to be spending the rest of the weekend in bed. "5 seconds now, the gap in front of me to Jabs. I've got no chance of closing that. 10 minutes on half a set of mediums. 5 laps. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. "5 seconds back to Big Daz. Popper 22 seconds in the lead. That's him coming down to the hairpin now. That's a big lead he's got there. Less than 10 minutes. Half a tank of fuel. "23 seconds back from Big Popper." Oh, Big Popper is taking the pit stop. He hasn't got the fuel to get there. So is that the end of his second set of mediums? He's now onto the softs, taking the fuel. And he's in and out and away. He's out and away. And he doesn't relinquish that lead. He's got it. Well done, Big Popper on softs. Big Bad Barry and Javs have just made it back. There's an incident. What's going on? It's Big Popper. What's gone on there? Was that a side-by-side situation coming up the hill? Was there contact? I'm guessing, I'm expecting to see a message. Big Popper's down in 5th. Was it a mistake? I don't know. 4 seconds back to Damo now. Oh, we contacted the wall. Big Popper's lost another spot, down to 6th. He's got heavy damage, I pretty much know he has. Three laps left. This is a desperate situation. I reckon the contact would have been just there. There isn't really a lot of room for two cars around that corner. You have to really be careful with the side by side. Excuse me, folks. 1.6 seconds back to Damo. I just have a feeling I'm going to get overrun towards the finish. I can't really resist it. I can be difficult. I'm going to hold the inside line. I've not got the legs. He's past me. Look at that. Force him to take the tighter line. Good pass from Damo. I'm going to wash out coming round this corner, that much I do know. That's down a fourth. 3 seconds back down to Big Daz. 4 minutes remaining, so I've got 3 laps of fuel. Have I got 3 laps of tyre? That's the question. Big Popper's got past Big Daz. There's a couple of people in the same situation. Damo's done 1 lap less on his tyres than I have. Damo going to pick up a second podium. It's great for the day. I've definitely got the fuel. Az is in for another stop. I think he must have had contact again. Two laps to go. Damo looked like he had such a slow lap at the start. So slow to get away, and he was in 9th place on lap 3. But maybe that's the strategy. Mediums from the back, try and go long, and then just power your way through, letting the rest of the field have their issues, keep it clean. It's a tremendous way to try and do it. 5.7 back to Biz Daz. Big Daz and Big Popper have swapped places again. Damo's got that 3rd place secured. Here we go, coming through to pick up the last lap. 48 seconds left on the clock. 2 leaders just going through the start finish now. Damo's going to make it. I can lean on the right tyres on left-hand bends. We're going to get through with 20 seconds. Big Daz and Big Popper are going to get through. Their battle is still continuing. I'd love to be able to see the battle for the front between Javs and Big Bad Barry. There's not a lot of room between them. They're making their way through the corner. Whether they've come to a pact, whether they've agreed for 1-2, or whether they're fighting all the way to the end, you don't know. They're both in contention for the league. They've both run exactly the same strategy. They've kept with each other all the way. Oh, we've touched the wall, but we got away with it. My left side tyres, I'm really trying to be careful with. We've done 15 laps on a set of mediums. Holy hell. Who'd have thought 15 laps would have been possible? Mikey takes the flag as he comes through. It's 0-0 on the clock. Everybody through the finish now picks up the finish flag. 0.6 remaining on the fuel. 5.1 second gap to the car behind us. We're driving for position. We're one place better than they said we would be. 4th place is not going to be a bad result here. It was always going to be a challenge. Oh, the back end broke free. That left rear, right rear, not looking too great, but we've made it. 15 laps on a set of mediums. Oof. Was it 15 or 12? I don't know. Wow, I'm knackered. Jesus. Wow. I'm as hot as hell. Ooh. That was a decent race. Difficult. 4th place, not clean. I kind of get that. Kind of thought that. Thank you, Omega. Appreciate the support. The chat room is particularly quiet.
I underfueled.
Oh.
I would have been on the last lap if I didn't go down and fuel map 6 to get round the last lap I did.
You're not the only one that underfueled. I had a massive boo-boo. I didn't... Go for it, Az.
I opened up a lobby for Gandhi earlier before the stream started.
Yeah.
And I went out first lap and I did a 147 something, and tonight I've not been able, after that, and I've come on this lobby and I've not even been able to push that tonight.
Well, don't forget, every server condition is random. So the temperatures might not, in this race, might not have been anywhere near what the settings were on your lobby.
Because I was pushing 150s on that, 151s, because I did a scenario
Yeah.
20 minutes, and I knew that the whole tank was full fuel and for the full distance in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So then I came in and then I thought I'll have a go, full tank soft, go out, have a go, and I did a 147 something. I can't remember what the last digits were, but I did a 147 something.
Yeah.
On the very first lap out, and after that, I've not been able to do a 147 since.
Interesting.
I know, like, in the car.
You did the oil. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I'm just going to run through the results and we'll pick that conversation up. So Gandhi finishes 1 lap down, a 151.128. Mikey finishes an 8th, 1 lap down, and he explained then, just before Az was chatting, that he had to make that extra stop because he underfueled, but he put in a 151.76. Az finished...
I only did 2 stops, Jim. It's just I underfueled by a lap and a half on my last stop.
Oh, I see.
So I had to go down into fuel map 6 on the last lap just to make it round.
Oh, I see. So he didn't make an extra stop. He had to go to fuel map 6 to get round. So as has been struggling with lap times all day, hasn't been able to get anywhere near the 147 he thought he'd be able to. So 148.721 is the best he got out of it today, which is disappointing when you've done practice and you think you can do it. But as I've just explained, server temperatures are random. So I've got the settings set up so that the temperature will be clear, but temperature is variable. So it really does just take away that constantly hot situation where the tyres have got perfect grip. I don't know what the temperature's got to, but the track temperature could have been up, the track temperature could have been down, no idea. But that's the randomness, and that's the way I set the server so that nobody gets an advantage. That might work against some people. So Big Popper finishes in 6th. Now, I don't know what's happened, but Big Popper was clear in first place, coming up to his second pit stop. Coming out of the pit stop, I'm watching the map, I'm in 3rd place, and there's been an incident. I get the yellow flags I can't overtake, and I pass Big Popper on the right-hand side. That's why Big Popper's in 6th, he's 29 seconds back, but I do know he had a fantastic battle with Big Daz getting into the finish. So, Big Popper's 1:49.253 was pretty decent, but it's off the speed of the guys at the front. Big Daz, didn't see him all race, but I know he's behind me until he was into the battle with Big Popper. I know he would have caught me probably if he wasn't fighting. Big Daz is 1:49.770 with his fastest lap, and he was 26.7 seconds behind the leaders. We finished in 4th. We had a really good first stint. Soft tyres to go out, 4 laps done. We went and put the extra lap in on 5th. Pulled into the pits expecting to do 15 minutes on our second set of tyres being mediums, and we forgot to fuel and gave ourselves 6 laps only on the first set of mediums, giving us 20 minutes to do on the last set of tyres on a set of mediums. Was it possible? Well, we did it. We did the whole 20 minutes, the second half of the race, on one set of mediums with a fastest lap of 1:48.777, and we finished 22 seconds behind the leader. That was how steady we had to drive those tyres to make them get to the end. And they barely hung on, but that was a pit marshalling error by myself. Damo finished in 3rd. He's just written, incident on his first lap was spun off track. We'll have to check the replay. Yeah, I did notice, Damien, and I commented on the commentation about that he was still in last place on lap 3. And then he's come through and he's battled the war of attrition, as I call it. He's got all the way through to 3rd place, which is a decent result, depending on the situation. Again, I don't know what happened with Big Popper. I'm expecting some comment from him. Maybe get a comment from Damo then, if that's the case. But Big Damo gets a 1:47.829, fastest lap of the race, 16 seconds behind the leader. And without doubt, Big Bad Berry in 2nd. 0.285 was fighting all the way Javs to the end. A 1:47.902 is not far off the fastest lap either in that Lexus. It's a decent car and not a bad drive by Big Bad Barry at all. And the winner for today's race with a total time of 1:41 minutes 10, the fastest lap of 1:48.091, which is only just over 2/10 away from the fastest lap, is Javs from 420, and he takes the win for today. Another big battle with Big Barry all the way through, and congratulations to the podium. Well done, 1, 2 and 3. Javs, Big Barry, Damo. Great race, chaps. Thank you very much. Like I say, anybody out there, if you've had an incident, you think you had some contact that you didn't reward, there was no reward for, or you were unfairly treated, get your messages in to me. I am going to review that race video. I need to see a couple of incidents for myself, not for the fact that I got any issues, but purely I just want to actually watch for that happen in that race, because it was a good one. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. And I will say this.
Oh, yeah, Jim.
Yes, mate.
You know that bit, so when you passed me after your pit stop, and then we were going into that hairpin where the pits are,
Yeah, mate.
and I got you back under braking, I had damage there, front bumper and front right wheel.
Caused by me?
No, it was earlier on, so obviously that's why you got past me so easy. Coming into there, I don't know how I hit that apex, how I did, but managed to get that apex spot on.
Yeah, you did. And now here's the thing, right? I braked at my normal braking point, and I even said this under the commentary. That was such a brilliant pass. I had to leave you that room. If I'd have been doing it properly and thought you were closer, I'd have blocked that inside line. I'd have covered it. But if I had covered it, you'd have wiped me out, I think. But
well, I had front bumper and front right wheel damage.
Right. I did as well.
So,
I did. I got damage early on in that stint. I was slow. I was so slow, but yeah, you did all right, mate. You did.
I run most of the first stint with damage.
Yeah.
Managed to get away with not picking up any well, I think the second
Did you
suit
get
picked up
damage
some
when
damage.
you got the first corner? Very first lap?
Yeah,
Oh, you did.
yeah, I was running damage from then right up until when I pitted.
Nice. Welcome, Damo.
Yeah, good race, everyone.
I'm trying to ban a user on... There it is. Banned.
That's what happened to you on this race. You were leading for a long time, weren't you?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but it was Papa overtook me, and then picking the jabs up, and then I thought, well, well, I've got 5 laps of fuel in the tank was left. I thought I'll go pit and move the softs.
Right, I'm going to load up Tuesday's track.
5 laps. So I thought, more fuel.
What have we got? Where are we going? Track list. We are going to the Indy circuit at Brands Hatch.
So I noticed that, but just fill the tank up mediums back on.
Yeah.
And I'll just fuel the car up. Just go for half of the thing. Because when I did the sauce, I noticed that leapfrog a bit and jumped back into first and got a good 3 second, 3 seconds back in front. So I thought, seeing as I've got like a kind of a leapfrog, because it didn't seem like I had a bit of a leapfrog. So I thought, right, what I'll do, I'll do that medium thing. What I was going to do was do 2 medium things. I expected most huge ones to do that big massive ones, make medium.
Yeah. Yeah, I done 2 stops. I did it early on the course, didn't use that damage.
But then I got in the wall and actually played a little bit damage, so I thought I'll jump on stuff in the last bit and see if I can get that. That's why I booked it, because I just don't like it to do temperatures or something, because
How the conditions. Oh, yeah.
what
For tonight, Big Popper, I'm feeling the same. I'm feeling absolutely goosed. My chest is killing me. I've put the server up, chaps, if you want to save the settings, but apologies, please accept my apologies. I'm just going to go to bed. I've got to get over this blooming cold. And I appreciate it's Friday night and you're all here to watch, but I am buggered. I'm going to have to go and take an early night and hopefully be ready for Sunday and try and make up for it. But it's been a good night's racing, but I need to... I'm sat here. I know it's warm, but I'm unseasonably sweaty. And I know I've got a temperature, so I'm calling it a night.
Yeah, Jim, I got to back out. There's no point in keeping you up for any longer than you
Yeah.
need a rest.
I've put the settings up, guys. If you want to save that and you want to do a lobby on your own, please do. But I'm going to try and get rid of this damn thing, get some cough medicine down me, and time trial Sunday's important. But I've also got videos to make over the week, and if I'm good enough tomorrow, I'll get the next ones done. And I've actually had a message from somebody. They're saying, have a look at this Sophie video. It might be worth a response from yourself. So I've got a video to watch on Sophie. And if...
is that one ticking you put out earlier on?
No, it's from somebody else.
Oh, right. Ticking put one out earlier on, and he was saying about stuff that they will now be able to improve with Sophie going forward. And one of the things was the penalty system. He explained how the penalty system actually works and how it's based on how quick you've gone through the corner, based compared to an AI car going through it.
Right.
So obviously, when you're getting all the really harsh penalties, it's because you've cut the corner that much, you've gained that much time on an AI car.
Oh, so they're comparing our racing to the AI races?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so are they saying Sophie is a better driver than we are? Or is it just in comparison? That's an interest. I'm going to have to watch the videos, aren't I? See, I don't know anything about the development of Sophie other than what I can see. And I know where they've taken the technology from. And it's from, what was it, Spec A or Spec B? B Spec. They've taken it from B Spec. You can tell they have. And I kind of expect it to develop B Spec again and for B Spec to come back maybe in GT8. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to watch the videos and see where it goes. But I'm going to call that it tonight. Lee's just called me a womble, I think. I'm not from Wimbledon. I'm not from Wimbledon, and I'm not free. I'm not wombling free at all. I'm not overground or underground. But right, gentlemen, I am going to go and sleep and hopefully make up for it. But I'll get the race results up, and I'll also watch the videos. But have a good one, folks. All the best. We'll see.